Nicholas Paul, a full set of medals for you at the Commonwealth Games. Put into perspective what you have achieved over the last 3 days.
Firstly, I must say big thanks to the Almighty because without Him it wouldn't be possible. The Commonwealth Games is one of my big goals set for this year. So for me to come out of the Commonwealth Games with 3 medals, it's very spectacular and an honor for me.
Talk to me about your gold medal performance in the Keirin. First of all, that would of course be the big one. 56 years Trinidad and Tobago waited for a Commonwealth gold in cycling, and you delivered that.
Yeah, I would say that was my biggest win for this Commonwealth Games, and I was really proud of it. It was unbelievable for me to come out here with my first race and get a gold medal. It was just mind-blowing for me.
And then you followed that up with a silver medal in the match sprint and a bronze medal today. Talk to me about those two performances as well.
After a long day in the Keirin, to come out and back it up with a silver medal in the sprint was a great achievement for me, and then to come back out and repeat again and get a bronze medal in the kilometer time trial was just amazing.
You know, at the Olympic Games last year, you had that controversial disqualification, and I know that would have hurt you. How much did that disappointment fuel your preparation coming into 2022?
I think you said it all. After my little controversy in the Olympics, I just set my mind and said that I'm going to work really hard to get much faster, much more tactical, and be able to produce good racing. So I think it all worked, and I come to the Commonwealth Games and I executed well.
You had the collarbone fracture earlier this year as well. How much did that affect you, if any at all?
It set me back a little bit, but I would say I got a major comeback to go and get 2 gold medals at the Cali Nations Cup, and then to come out here and get 3 medals again. I think it's just amazing.
You know, we watched that match sprint and there was a lot of discussion about it on SportsMax going right across the Caribbean, especially in the final, where it was felt that you probably made a couple of mistakes, especially in the first sprint in the final.
Yeah.
How do you feel you executed that one tactically? Because there's a feeling that, you know, you were clearly the faster rider, but maybe tactically you were outwitted a little bit.
Yeah, I would say sprinting is basically a thinking game. I would say you can be really fast, but one mistake and you can lose the race. So I think that happened, and I think it's something to go back to the drawing board and come again. So it's just something to work on and see how it goes from there.
How do you get better in that department? Is it a case of just more racing? Is it something that you have to do in training? How do you improve in that department?
In that department, I think it's an all-around. I think more racing, more watching of videos, and more reading your opponent. So I think it's just an all-around learning curve.
You're only 23 years old. It's amazing that you've achieved so much already at such a young age. What does the future hold for Nicholas Paul?
I always say to myself, the sky is the limit. I never let anything or anyone block you. So I always look for the best and try to work as hard as I can to get it. So that's me.
And I know there's an ultimate goal, especially over the next 2 years. Talk to us about what that ultimate goal is.
I live, sleep, and dream for that. I want to win a medal at the Olympic Games. So leading up to Paris, I'm going to work very hard to try to achieve that, and hopefully it comes true.
Yeah, and we had a chat with Delia Palmer earlier on, and she said, you know what, you're the perfect person to sell the sport of cycling across the Caribbean. Are you ready to take on that mantle and run with it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say take on the mantle, but it's something that I love to do. So I want to show the younger generation after me and the ones who are still older than me that the sky is the limit, and once you work hard, anything is possible. So, yeah.